As exam season fast approaches, teachers everywhere will be beginning to prep their pupils so that they can face their exams with confidence. In the coming months, the last parts of the curriculum will be squeezed in, followed by revision sessions along with pupils completing a multitude of past papers, all need to be marked by teachers, followed of course by the delights of data analysis, ensuring improvements can be made and gaps filled. It's a big ask, and I've been there. So prior to me sharing my top 10 tips on exam technique, I just want to mention LBQ's Maths GCSE practice tests. They are designed to mimic existing exam papers, but come with the added benefit of being marked by our system. All the data you could wish for is there at the touch of a button in real time. So even as the pupils are working through the papers, you can intervene in the moment if you so wish. An added bonus for the pupils is that proactive feedback is provided on every single question, helping them towards the correct answer and reinforcing their knowledge. Equally, if you wanted to run them as pure assessments, you can select exam mode where the feedback isn't provided, but the marking is still done and all data collected for you. It's a win-win. You can trial these papers for free for 6 weeks by following the link in the description. Anyway, back to the topic in hand, my top 10 tips for exam technique in no particular order. Tip 1, timing. 80 marks are up for grabs over a 90-minute exam, so pupils should aim for a mark a minute. This should give pupils time to look over the paper and check answers at the end of the exam. Tip 2. I would advise pupils to move on if they aren't getting anywhere with a question. This not only reduces wasted time, but moving on to a question that they can do well builds confidence during the exam and boosts their chances of doing well overall. Remaining on a question they are struggling with undermines confidence and can induce panic, potentially damaging their overall performance. One question is not worth worrying about. Tip 3. Pupils should check the number of marks allocated to each question. Firstly, to help with timing, but also to encourage them to provide enough working. Asking themselves the question, have I done enough to earn 3 marks, should see them right on this. Tip 4. Instill in pupils that they should help the examiner by presenting working clearly and logically. Essentially, make it easier for the examiner to do their job. They aren't monsters and actually want your pupils to do well. Tip 5. Annotate diagrams. Often the understanding of what a question is asking can be a pupil's undoing. By annotating diagrams, pupils gain an understanding of what is going on in the question, and any annotations they make will be marked as part of their working. Tip 6. To help break down what a question is asking, another good tip is to highlight key points in the question. Typically numbers and key mathematical words like area, total, percentage. All these can give hints as to what the question is asking without the pupils getting too bogged down with superfluous details. Tip 7. Problem-solving questions are complex and can be tricky to answer. Add in the fact that they can be difficult to interpret and usually carry a lot of marks, this type of question can be particularly daunting. A good tip here is for pupils to work through the question a sentence at a time. If the sentence contains superfluous information, ignore it. If it contains maths that is actionable, do the calculation there and then before moving on to the next sentence. At the very least, pupils can get some of the method marks even if all of the marks remain out of reach. Tip 8. Depending on the ability and level of confidence of a pupil, a good tip can sometimes be to let them know that getting some of the marks is good enough. If the alternative is not attempting the question at all, adjusting their expectations can relieve pressure and improve exam performance. Tip 9. Going back and checking answers is always good advice. If it is a question that a pupil has particularly struggled with, it is often better to attempt the question from scratch, as they may be influenced by some previous incorrect working. Tip 10. Finally, arguably the most important tip of all is to have a go and do their best. None of the GCSE exam boards employ negative marking, so even if a pupil is at a complete loss of what to do in a question, doing something with the numbers may just get an additional mark or 2.